Okay, doing another draft here. Okay, Morbid Opportunist, Outlaws Merriment. Wow, this is a good pack here. I'm probably gonna take the Opportunist. Um, just looking through it. I mean, the Merriment is an excellent card, but um, kind of slow and in red white, which I don't really like. So, like, we'd be planning on being probably splashing the red. So, like, from my perspective, this is kind of like a three color card. Well, this is just black, which is a good color. It's not as good as green. I could definitely take this card. Desert Stew, also good, but I think that we're going to be happy to take this here. Plus, I have played against this, and it is awesome. I would like to try it out myself. Okay. Tyrant Scorn seems good. Skullduggery is good. The Newt is unfortunately, I don't think this is good. I don't think there's a way to give this evasion. Like there's no take flight. Um there's the one spell that gives it evasion for one turn, but that's not really that good. Armadillo is actually pretty good. I kind of skipped over this one because I saw the Tyrant Scorn, but hmm. Yeah, maybe the Armadillo is better here. And green, even if we end up green, we can probably splash this card. Okay. Naturalist is excellent. Anguished Unmaking is probably fine, but um it's not, the three life matters. I think removal is better in this set, but yeah. I think we're just gonna take the naturalist here. A 2/3 is a pretty good blocker. Draws you a land, kind of helps you splash. Fills your graveyard. Claim Jumper. Or we have the Lullabies, okay. Fake Your Own Death. I have not played with it much. Um, I've heard it could be okay. Conduit Pylon. The Cornucopia seems decent. It probably gains you like at least 5 life, but the Claim Jumper is gotta be better to start with at least. Two Lullabies, Bristlepack, Prickly Pear, Deputy. Um, I guess we could just take one of these Lullabies. It's not great that you have to get attacked first. And the Bristlepack is a fine card. Yeah, let's take the defensive kind of 3-drop. It can be pretty good too in the right deck. The Felidar. I'm kind of wary of this one because it costs so much. The Grizzly, on the other hand, has been really good. Um, just a 4 power card for 3 mana. Really enables a lot of stuff. Inklebiter, Rooftop Assassin. The Medic could be decent. Maybe this is a Medic deck. I kind of like the idea of the Rooftop Assassin. Let's try the Rooftop Assassin. I still want to try to play this card. Okay, pick 8 Desert Stew. This is definitely the best card in the pack from my perspective. Easily. Like, this is fine, but I think it's kind of filler. There's not really much that I would want here. Maybe the Desperado could be interesting. But I think I'm actually just going to take the desert here. Ooh, Tyrant Scorn Wheeling. I'm going to take that. Maybe we end up in like a Sultai kind of thing. Maybe this was just like a... I mean, it is a 3/3 Vigilance for 3 that sometimes ramps you. It's good, but it's not insane. Okay, one of the lullabies came back. I mean, yeah, I just don't think this is the greatest card. Okay. Jite, Journey to Nowhere. Consuming Ashes. I don't think we want to play the lullaby, so we should kind of treat our deck like it's not there. Gee, how many creatures do we have? I haven't gotten to play with this card. It's always seemed decent, but I think we might prefer just taking the Consuming Ashes here. Yeah, that's tough. I think I'm gonna take the good removal into a clear shot here. Just removal is so important in this set. Throw from the saddle. Yeah, we're getting hooked up on the removal here. Definitely considering that card, but I just don't want to pass up the premium stuff. Ooh, oh no. Badlands Revival. I think this card's just too good. I really want to take this, but yeah, and we're going to cut that white card. So we do need to pick up some deserts for the deserts due. We might even get another one of these. Okay, let's see. Annie joins up, just a deal 5 basically. Grizzly versus the Naturalist. I think because we have the Badlands Revival, we want the Naturalist here. I mean, there is an argument that the Grizzly helps us trade off, but we just take the Naturalist. Lazav. Oh no. I really love Lazav, and this is the card that would help us cast it. So there's also a Vault Plunderer, which is just a good card. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna take the Lazav here. Ooh, a Rutstein. Nice. Now I think we are going to prioritize the fixing a little more highly. I don't think we're gonna... We might end up having to cut these 2 blue-black cards, but the upside is there. I don't see a reason to take this. There's I guess, an off chance that we could bring the white back in. Okay, I think this is where we could try this out. Don't have a ton of creatures yet. I guess the armadillo does help splash. I wasn't thinking about that, but it is, discard it, get the land, bring it back. I don't think we want to play this card, but take the fall. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we're going to play that, but I'm not going to play two of those. Ooh, wow. Last pick trained Arinx. That's pretty wild. Villainous Wealth. Just taking that. Yeah, I mean, either of these would be great for the splashing, but I'm not going to pass up a chance to play this. And just a really good 2-drop, I think, is what we want here. It's defensive. It helps us survive. We already have quite a few 3-drops, so this kind of goes down in value. The Gardener could be an option, but I wouldn't be surprised if something like that could wheel. Ooh, yeah, we just gotta take this here. It's too good. And we need 3 more playables. We could, in theory, play the Reach for the Sky, but it seems really bad, especially with only 12 creatures. Second Lazav, the Paladin, or the Bloodseeker. Or the Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I kind of like the dance here, just because it helps us with the splash, as well as being like a 6/6. I'm gonna treat this kind of like a 6-drop. Another Dance of the Tumbleweeds, I think. I mean, the Servant of the Singer is good, but wow, a third one. Yeah, I mean, now we just take this. We don't need the Decisive Denial. And this, I think, because of our low creature count, I don't think I'm going to be able to justify that. Fake Your Own Death. Like, these are 2 cards that I wouldn't mind getting rid of. The Ankle Biter is fine, just as like a roadblock. These 3/3s aren't... Ooh, back for more, pick 8. It's really nice. Now we're definitely pretty heavy on the top end, but Conduit Pylons was really good here. Over the Mourner Surprise. Kind of like that, but we already have 1 colorless land, so... So, how many cards? I think we can, now that we have more top end, we can cut that 5/4 indestructible thing. And that puts us at 23. We've got 5 decent removal spells. I mean, the Desert Stew isn't the greatest in this deck. It could have been like a -4, or we could have had like 4 deserts maybe, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's just take a look here. Throw from the saddle, Tyrant Scorn, Clear Shot. Up here, this is kind of... This is kind of a removal spell. I mean, you usually aren't like killing big stuff with it, but... So I think the question is, do we need the Gardener here? So what is Arena giving me? We're mostly green-black with a few blue things, and... Let's see, 1, 2, 3... I think we go down 1 here, up 1 here. This is 7, 8, 9-ish, and 6, 7, 8-ish. Yeah, I think we drop one of these other cards. Maybe the Assassin. I mean, do we... I don't know if we have any good stuff with the Assassin. Maybe the Ankle Biter. We have the 2 other Death Touch things. And we bring in the Gardener. Yeah, the mana is not good, but I think this is okay. So we'll try this out. All right. Well, unfortunately, forgot to record the first game there, but it was pretty great. Morbid Opportunist. Plus, the two Servant of the Stingers let me draw a bunch of cards, clear shot, ended up searching for a back for more, reviving a discarded Armadillo to them conceding. So, yeah, unfortunately, did not get to record that one. But hopefully the other games go as well as that one did. I think we keep this, but it's definitely like awkward. This is a format where I think not having a 2-drop is perfectly fine most of the time. Um, like there just isn't like the most aggressive deck is probably the green white deck actually. All right. I am very happy about them using Desert Stew on that card. Karavek. Okay, now I understand why they did it. No blocks. I could have played this entry, but because we have the Villainous Wealth and we didn't mill it, we kind of want to build up our lands here. The only bad thing is Bread does have that explosive derailment to destroy an artifact, so they play that for 5 mana, they can just snipe our treasure, but it's fine. Next turn we'll have Dance of the Tumbleweeds. I assume they will want to do a crime so they can also play their Desert Stew again. Yeah, makes sense. This is going to make them some mana. They get to Desert Stew. Yeah. Yeah, that was always going to be a good turn for them, but I mean, they're using their removal very aggressively. So, and they can't recast the red cards, it's only black cards. So, next turn, our Dance of the Tumbleweed could stabilize us unless they have like a, you know, the Consuming Ashes or something like that. But they just bounced their double black, so. Back for more. Do we have a good target for that? Not really. I mean, the best thing we could do would be maybe the Servant of the Stinger, but then it's a 6-mana removal for Karavek. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm just gonna play this guy out. And I think we're gonna Surveil 1 here. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm not gonna block, so might as well get 2 damage in. I do think it's pretty likely that they have some kind of removal that can kill our token, but okay. Yeah, it makes sense because they're gonna try to play it next turn. I wish that this said return a creature and then target creature you controls fights them. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, well I do think we need to kill the Karavek now. Just trying to see if there's another option for us. I think we attack here, and then maybe we just Badlands Revival. That might be better. Now let's start with the attack. Artifact, so they get to eat my treasure. So I guess I might as well use it. I think we do the Morbid Opportunist and the Stinger here. I could, in theory, do the Patient Naturalist. Oh, shit! Ah! Damn it. That basically lost me the game. You know, sometimes when you do that, it unselects it. Goodness gracious. Yeah, there have been a couple of times. I had a draft the other week or the other day, where some UI, like, targeting thing messed me up. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but... Because, yeah, we should be in a place where we have a 1/3 death touch here. And we're perfectly fine. And instead we're pretty much dead now. That's frustrating, but sometimes it happens. It's the nice thing about paper Magic is you can never misclick. But yeah, Consuming Ashes, oh no. The boombox is, in fact, not... Yeah, this is pretty much the worst case scenario. Gosh darn it. Yeah, and if we had done it the way we wanted to, we would be getting back the Servant of... Oh, wow. They're at 2 life. Actually, can they even attack us? They can't even use Karavek anymore. I forgot that you lose life when that happens. Should I double block here? I would get to draw a card, but I think no. Okay. So is there a way we win here? Potentially. So I think we back for more. God, we would be doing so much better if we had gotten what we wanted. And I think we kill the Pyromancers here. Draw a card. If we draw a Tyrant Scorn, we just win. Okay, here we just play the Servant of the Stinger and then pass. Right? And yeah, they can't cast. I mean, there could be a way for them to gain some life or something. But Karavek effectively is out of juice. Maybe they will forget that or something, I don't know. Yeah, I think they're gonna boombox. They might have to do the Opportunist, yeah. I think that's what they're debating right now. Do I do the Opportunist or the Servant of the Stinger? Man, I just can't get over how much we got kind of screwed over on that misclick. I think we play out the land. I was thinking if we should hold it to discard so that we can like sneak in the Rooftop Assassin, but yeah, I don't think we need to do that after all. No attacks needed. So our plan right now is flash this in end of turn, take him out. But yeah, we would be doing so much better. Ah, stupid misclick. I guess I'm just glad that that interaction didn't somehow fizzle it completely. Okay, this is spooky for sure. Because he can make me lose 4 life. Oh, come on. And of course he has a flyer. We might just... Oh, yes. You can't... Non-legendary creature. Non-legendary, dude. No. You messed up big time. I don't want to die because they have like a desert in hand. One punt deserves another, I guess. Yeah, I mean, so just a review. If they had done this correctly, they had the contractor 3-2. They could crew the Calamity with probably the Homestead. Yeah, actually, does that work? I think they would be spawned as like artifacts instead of creatures. Okay, so they could crew the Homestead with a Cool. They had the 3-2. They could crew that with the Horse. Then they could attack with the Horse and the 3-3, the Homestead, and the 2 Contractors. And I only had the 3 blockers. Effectively, it was at 6, so I would like block, block the Horse. Then I would take 6 damage, so I would have died even if I flashed in the Rooftop Assassin and like chumped something. So yeah, but we made a mistake. They made a mistake. A lot of text on these cards, so can't fault the opponent for it, but not going to complain about that. Okay, so I think this is a keeper. 3 removal spells and the Servant And I think we start with the black here in case we draw our island. But okay, interesting. I think we want to surveil here. I don't think we want that. Well, yeah, I guess it helps ramp us to... Okay, so since we know that we have that coming, it might help us ramp to our 6-drop, so we don't have to discard it. I don't want to use the removal yet. We'll probably use the Tyrant's Scorn. In theory, we could double block here. And they probably kill the Servant of the Stinger. If they don't, it's not the end of the world, but would be nice to search up. Yeah, let's not block here because we can search something up, right? So I think we are going to Tyrant Scorn here. Destroy target. And I think we want to do it like... Ooh, okay, also... What are we searching for? I think we're searching for the Badlands Revival, right? So if that's the case, we... Yeah, let's do this. Destroy target creature with mana value 3 or less. Take action. We could also do the back for more, which is probably better, I guess. We could also do the Honest Rutstein. There's so many good options for us. I guess we need to do Badlands Revival because we're not even guaranteed to have 6 mana. Like if they kill the Gardener, then we would be kind of screwed. Okay, and then we will put an island into our hand. And now I think we attack. Holy cow. Does that change our play here? I think we're actually fine trading here. Okay. And return the 7/7, draw this, and say go. So if they have another land, they could use the 3 mana Oblivion Ring. Or it's Ward 3. Okay, yeah, I don't think... Shoot the Sheriff, maybe? Oh, we even drew... Okay. So I guess we just try to, like, trade off our 7/7, then back for more. Okay, they're just chumping. That makes sense. Then I think we play this. Hold up like the deserts do, which is -3 right now. Okay, they are gonna saddle. I am probably gonna block here. Okay, target creature gains double strike. So if I Desert's Dew, it'll still... Yeah, okay, we're just gonna do this. It's basically a 3-for-1. Or a 2-for-1. Okay, well... We still get a 2-for-1 there, right? They just get to keep their, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I think we keep attacking. The only question is, do we attack with the servant as well? Probably not. I think we are gonna throw the bighorn from the saddle here, though. Because I don't want him to make infinite chumps. Like, that'll be an issue for us. Yeah, this is kind of annoying because the 7/7 is just getting chumped like every single turn for the next 4 turns. Might stop attacking here, honestly. And I think I actually block the plunderer here. I guess I'm not gonna attack. There's no point. They just get infinite chump value. Okay, they must have something like their own. Maybe we'll get a hidden reach here. No, okay. I think we need to Consuming Ashes one of these flyers. But let's attack with the servant here. They can triple block, but okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. I could back for more, but that feels like a waste. So okay, I'm actually fine with this. Because we're going to get to 2-for-1 them with the, it's destroy, right? Oh, yeah. Nice. What in tarnation? And then we back for more. Yeah, and now we're just crushing them. I think at this point I just flash this in. Ooh, nice. That's pretty good too. So now their chumps are drawing me a card. I could even just... Yeah, I guess I just play this, right? Actually, no. I don't want to... If the only way I think they can really win this is if they have a Wrath. And I don't want to play into that. Okay, but now that they played out their hand... I probably am going to... and the fact that I drew a second one, yeah. Okay. And I think we just... We do this one because, once again, this gives us 2 lethal threats next turn, so... And we can hold back our... There's no point to play these naturalists, from my point of view. Because if they draw, like, the board wipe... I don't think these naturalists are going to help us win, and they will help them win. Okay. Ruthless Lawbringer, and yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, can I kill them this turn? I am gonna play the Lazov. And I am gonna clear shot the Lawbringer. And this way we can attack with everything. Once again, they have to chump. They take 3 here. Next turn, I've got multiple lethal threats. Okay. And that one was, yeah. They kept drawing stuff to keep them alive, but they were just hanging on by a thread there. Okay, next game. I would like to get to play the Villainous Wealth at some point. The first game we had it in hand, and we were set up to play it soon, but they conceded. And we haven't actually drawn it since, but we've had a lot of games where it would have been very good. So... Okay, this definitely seems like a keeper. Stinger turn 2, Naturalist turn 3. And I don't see a reason to discard this yet. Airings, okay. I feel like I might as well just attack with this thing. I don't want to double block if they... I guess it... Okay, they can't even saddle it. So that's pretty good. And maybe stuck on 2 land? No, okay. Maybe just debating if they wanted to hold that in hand. Two mana, gain 3, draw a card. Not too bad. Yeah, I didn't see a reason to try to like get a better exchange out of this thing. And I want to get the flyer online while they don't have a flyer, because blue and white, a lot of flyers in that combination. So, ooh, the green blade. We might want to Consuming Ashes that thing. But yeah, so the question is, do we do it pre-combat? Actually, I don't know if we should. We've got the 1/3 that can block it well. And interestingly, here we could go for the double block. And... no, I don't think I want to block. I think the coast is kind of clear here to use the armadillo to get blue, then get like a back for more. Right? Oh, I guess if I do this turn, then I can't actually play it. Like, I can't do the Consuming Ashes. But I do kind of like going and getting the back for more. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, and I guess it won't matter because I'm going to be searching anyways. Yeah, just double checking there's not a better option here, but I think back for more will... I mean, the Badlands Revival could also just be the better choice here. It allows us to get... what do we have? 6 lands next turn, so... yeah. Let's just do the back for more. It's a little safer, and like we have the option of using it as like a 6 mana kill spell with our Death Toucher. Nice. Them using that on our flyer is really good. Let's attack here. Fine if this eats a trick or trades. Play this out. Yeah, hopefully they don't have another exile effect. sound that thing makes does not match the stat line. Yeah, I mean we had an option in all this to get the blue for the villainous wealth, and I definitely think that is a good option. But just seems better to get the like must deal with creature out on the battlefield. Because this is a 2-turn clock, so they have to do something. And then we'll start with the Servant of the Stinger. They could be holding up Quench here. So we're playing around that pretty well. Not even trying to play around it, but yeah, there's no point to back for more here. Yeah, and this makes me feel better. Like, I hadn't thought of it, but if I went for the island play, they just counter the Villainous Wealth. That would be pretty bad. And I think when we played this, they were tapped out. Oh, they have a lot of deserts. Ooh, they tapped out a blue, so I guess maybe they didn't have a quench. Skullcrack is not a good card. Oh, but this made a treasure, so... But I don't think that they would have tapped like that. Okay, let's attack with our 3/3 and our 2/3, or 7/7 and our 3/3. They have to do like the armadillos, unless they have Path to Exile, it's not really targetable. And there is no Death Touch trick or anything like that, so I guess there was an argument to be made for attacking with these two as well, since that would make the Bristle Pack lethal, but then they would have just eaten the Naturalist. Take up the shield. I want to if I back for more here, that stops him from gaining any life. It also keeps my 3/3 alive. I kind of want to. But it, like, because we have the Villainous Wealth coming in the next couple of turns, I'm gonna, yeah, I am, this might be a big punt, but I am gonna do it. Because this keeps them on a, like, this thing is the abyss. You know, they have to deal with it each turn. And now I have, if I swing with everything and they don't have any other plays, then it's just game over. And if they don't play anything here, I might just Villainous Wealth pre-combat. And, yeah, so I think ideally we actually want to draw an untapped land here. Because then we can Villainous Wealth for 5. Okay, they've got 2 things. This makes me want to Yeah. Just play this. Once again, I'm going to attack with a 3-3 and the 2-3. What could they have here? I guess, yeah, this is fine, I think. Do they have another take up the shield? Decisive denial. Okay, well. Okay, so they're empty-handed. I'm gonna get to Villainous Wealth pre-combat. Unless they drew like an Electro Dominance or something, then I think we win. Let's just do this pre-combat. X is 5. I guess they could have the Bolt Bend, but no. Okay, they had nothing. This town ain't big enough. Bounce. Okay. Alright, yeah. Villainous Wealth, not really necessary that game, I don't think. Every time I play it, it also gets like over 50% lands, which is really annoying. But we got to cast it, so yeah. On to the next. 4-0 right now, so feeling pretty good with this deck. I mean, this deck is nuts. We haven't drawn the Rutstein yet. We haven't gotten to do anything cool with that. We have seen our other 2 reanimation spells a lot. Yeah, I think a format's always really good when Reanimator is a theme that actually works. Nice. So even drawing a good 2-drop here. Yeah, these Servant of the Stingers are so good. Just as like a road bump that also can be a demonic tutor. Wondering if we should Deserts do this thing, because I don't want them to start making a bunch of fatties, and we only have like 2 deserts in this deck, so yeah, I am just gonna Desert Stew. I guess what I could have done is wait for them to play like a 2-drop, ideally. That's probably what I should have done. Yeah, that would have been better. I think we keep that. And I'll play the Gardener now. Next turn I can Grizzly plus throw from the saddle, potentially. Rise of the Varmints. Uh-oh. I guess now the plan is Grizzly plus Servant of the Stinger. So what is this at? 1 right now? So we don't really want to be trading, right? We want to be ramping into a big Villainous Wealth. Ooh, they could have a counter here. That would be pretty nice, but they did not, luckily. Okay, I guess we take the Festering Gulch. Okay, and no need to, even though we did commit a crime here, I don't want to attack with the Stinger because they are happy to trade. So it wouldn't even get to do anything cool for us. And if we draw a land next turn, we can already Villainous Wealth for 5, but I'm wondering how greedy we want to get with it. Like, we might want to Villainous Wealth for like 6 or 7, if possible. Back for more. Nice. I think a throw from the saddle. I mean, they passed with 6 mana up, so I am gonna try throw from the saddle. And let's see what happens. This town ain't big enough. Okay, yeah, that was pretty good. 2 for 1, I guess, but yeah, very nice. Just replay the Grizzly. I'm glad they used that now, before we cast the Villainous Wealth, because it could have been a 2 mana, draw a card, you know, or I guess it still would have been 5 mana, but they could have drawn 2 cards and killed 2 of my creatures with it. Wow, okay, interesting. So they are all in on the Rise of the Varmints plan. Is the coast clear? Let's, yeah, I guess we try this. Okay, nice. Oh my god, we high rolled. Wow. Okay, yeah. Ankle biter. And I guess we'll have the servant fight the patient naturalist. That was pretty good. Especially the fact that we got 5 spells from them means they probably are likely to more likely to hit more lands and get flooded. And they've already milled almost exclusively non-spells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I mean, in theory, they only have, 8 more spells. Oh no, pest infestation. That's good. Do I attack here? I mean, it doesn't feel great. Also, if I attack with their creatures, it like loads up their graveyard for the Rise of the Varmints. What's our plan here? I think we just play our Bristleback Sentry and pass for now. I guess our plan is like build a huge board so when we attack with the Grizzly and use Trample, like they don't have enough stuff. 2 Doc Arlock. And we have nothing good to revive, so yeah, we're just kind of at a stalemate here. They've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, Paladin. Yeah, I mean, they have to have almost only lands left in their deck at this point. Like, they should be very high likelihood to draw lands each turn. Maybe even, yeah, over 50%, right? Okay. Yeah, maybe it would have been better to wait on the Villainous Wealth for a larger X value, but We had no idea they would have one of the best cards in the set here, Pest Infestation. I mean, they are eventually going to get milled to death. Voracious Varmint. Hmm. These are both R's, right? Owners. Yeah, okay. I know that's making the... I mean, I'm obviously not going to let him just smack me for 5. Do we really think that we can go 11 more turns and not give them a good chance of winning? I don't know. That feels dicey. I think we play this out. And maybe attack with our 3/3 or... I mean, I think we can still hold off on attacking. Like, let's do a bit of counting actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They only have 4 cards left in, like, non-land cards in their deck. So it actually might be in our best interest to just keep passing here. Because eventually they're just going to have to play the Rise of the Varmints. Because they're not going to win by just, like, I mean, unless they have Archive Trap or something. Yeah, and that's certainly not going to, like, that's going to help us a lot with the milling. Yeah, they just milled themselves too. Yeah, now we definitely just want to keep up our... Okay, that we have to kill. I think what we do, though, is we wait for them to cast Rise of the Varmint, because their plan is, okay, yeah, have the Raucous Entertainer, you know, pump up all their varmints, and we'll just kill it with the Tyrant Scorn. We actually could even just bounce the Raucous Entertainer. Though, I guess it's the same either way. Yeah, that's fine. They don't have haste, so... Do I back for more here? What would I back for more? I feel like I do need to use back for more. And I guess I hit anything that Yeah, I do think I use back for more here. Just to start whittling down their creatures. And I just take out like their Doc Orlock, for example. We just want more blockers. I haven't done the math here, but I'm pretty sure we're fine. Yep, okay, nice. Yeah, so we took the strategy of just, we had more cards left in deck. Trading with them would just make the Rise of the Varmints really good. And we were lucky to have interaction to take out the Raucous Entertainer. Because them having a bunch of 3/2s would have potentially changed the math there. On to the next. And see if we can't get another win here. 5-0 right now. Actually, let's take a quick check on what our rank is. Oh, crossed into Mythic. Nice. So we didn't play much this last season, so started out at Platinum again, I think. I think when we started this draft, we were Diamond 1, so maybe that was the game that took us over the edge. Rage. Interesting. Seems like a decent hand. Do we want to start with a 3/3 or the Death Toucher? Okay, well, I suspect that whatever we do, they're going to kill it. So we'll start with a 3/3 because that can't trade with Vadmir if they get 2 crimes, while the Death Toucher can. And we need to plan on killing this thing. Okay, next, I guess since they didn't kill it, I think we just ramp here. And I'm fine keeping that because that actually makes our stuff better. This makes our, when I, sorry, I got distracted by a text. This means that we can trade with the Vadmir with any creature. Though, since they haven't actually done any criming yet, kind of like the idea of just running this out and eating the Raven of Fell Omens. Okay, I will definitely trade my Sentry for the Gila Courser. Heartless Pillage, interesting. I would not like to discard 2 cards, please. So if they want to use a trick here, prevents them from playing the Heartless Pillage, that would be ideal. Also ramps them and helps fix whatever they could be splashing for. I mean, they probably Okay. Well, that's less than ideal, but not the end of the world. Like, we still trade with a Gila Courser. Okay. And I think because we want to get this online now, we just go bang, bang. And we get a second green here. And that should be pretty stabilizing unless... Oh, this is until their next turn? Oh, I did not realize that. Well, that's unfortunate, but... I guess we do these two. And we might need to back for more of the Vadmir before it gets out of hand. Oh, okay, nice. I think we just Consuming Ashes. Let's actually attack. They might double block. Okay, then I think we Consuming Ashes. This can go. I think we can keep the Tyrant scoring though. Getting to exile that is really good too, because wouldn't surprise me if they have some recursion. Don't care about trading there. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, I think I do just kill that thing. It's obviously a problem for our 6/6, and if they get a chance to tutor up something good, then we're in a lot of trouble, potentially. Like, we actually don't have anything good for back for more right now. Demonic Ruckus. Okay, well... Take for a ride. Oh my goodness, he's... nugging me for 6 there. Alright, well, I think at this point we do need to kill that guy. And we might as well do it with the Death Toucher, so... I'll start with an attack here. Yeah, I was hoping they would do that because they think they're racing. Now we just kill their guy. And they do get their card back, but like, we're once again kind of in the driver's seat here. So they're 5-0? I guess this probably is can get a lot of people because it's not commonly played, and not that it's a bad card, just not the best card, you know. And there's not like a good home for that card, so yeah, I can see this getting a lot of people where they think they're stabilized, and then surprise, I steal your fatty, you take 8 more or whatever. Okay, yeah, but that seemed pretty simple. Like, we drew good removal, stabilized too quickly for them, so. Okay, so we are 7-0 or 6-0, going for 7-0. Okay, this one... not the greatest hand, but it has a lot of powerful stuff going on. So if we draw some of our self-mill or something like that, then these cards are going to be... Oh, perfect. That is the perfect draw. So next turn we play that. Turn after that, we can Rutstein. Another black-red deck. 6-0, apparently. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they have... Wow, not even... Nothing in their hand worth rummaging away. So that's kind of scary. Oh, nice. Okay, I think we'll take the swamp here. So I could do the Rutstein. I guess maybe I do the Rutstein here because I play it. It makes the armadillo cost 5. Ooh, it might be safest just to kill that thing, though. No, I think we Rutstein plus Sentry here. Like, this is a super mana efficient play. Gives us a 3/3 to eat their or block trade with their 3/3. If we have to, we can. If like they kill this thing, then we can block with the Rutstein. But honestly, if they're gonna kill something, they'd probably kill the Rutstein itself, which is fine because we know we have the Armadillo in hand. I doubt they'll want to use their removal on the Rutstein when they know the Armadillo's coming soon. Yeah. And they're holding up something, but we just cast this now before they can kill the Rutstein and take away our discount. And they can't counter it, I mean, right? So they won't be able to target it for multiple turns. And at this point, we just attack with both of our 3-powered creatures. The only thing that can punish us is next turn shoot the Sheriff on the Armadillo, but that doesn't even punish us that much because they can't play a 4-drop, right? Or a 4-powered creature, so they would just hit me for 3 damage. And trading the Rutstein here is actually good for us because it's played its part. This is our most expensive creature in the deck. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. In fact, I mean it. I don't think we want to use the Badlands Revival for that. I think we want them to shoot the Sheriff here, and then Badlands Revival, they maybe concede or something. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Seems good. And I'm definitely going to attack, hoping they triple block. We let that happen, then we just Badlands Revival, right? And that thing does nothing against our deck. Okay, we attack. Like, there's no point to even use the Consuming Ashes in this scenario. Okay, yeah. I didn't think they would block, but you never know, right? And we have excellent blocks against them. The only good block or attack they have is the 3/3. At knife point. Okay, now our blocks are a little worse, but still not bad. Like, they only have 2 good attacks here. And I think we actually just double block the 3/3, right? And if they do some trick, then we blow them out with the Ashes. Oh wait, no, this doesn't work, does it? Yeah, we double block the Rutstein, I guess. Yeah, because if we do this, then they just kill the Stinger. Yeah, first strike math is hard. And then if they do some trick on the Rutstein, then we just, yeah, Consuming Ashes. Okay, I think we attack again. They probably chump. Interesting that they chump with that. And I think we, even though we want to be playing out lands for Villainous Wealth, I think we keep one in hand for the a Hollow Marauder, the 4/2 flyer that makes you discard. Because we don't really want to discard any of these. Okay, actually at this point we just exile this. We can't let them get all those tokens. And yeah, we just keep these. And if they want to use a removal spell on my 2/3, I have no problem with that. Oh, you know what? Ooh, nice little combo. I wonder if that's really the play, though. Because you're, they could have killed my armadillo, right? I guess because they pumped, they wouldn't have been able to kill it this turn. So they kind of like were forced into that play, maybe. Okay, yeah. And then we just pass here. Probably Desert's Dew. I might get punished for not Desert Stewing during our turn. See what they do. I do this. Okay, nice. Then I think I'm gonna eat the 1/1. Like I'm fine if we get punished for that. Now we can dance. And I mean, unless they rip, you know, like the destroy all creatures, you draw a card for each creature spell. Maybe a Rise of the Varmints could be quite good. Well, actually, it's only 3. Because we got to exile one of their things, but... They were thinking hard about that. Not exactly sure why. Maybe... there's some... Okay, do we have any? No. I think we actually just take this. Help us get rid of lands. And we have, like, they have 1 draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, nice. So a clean 7-0 there. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at the deck again. So... oops. Okay, yeah, so taking a look at the deck, 13 creatures, which isn't ideal for these types of cards, but, you know, these are kind of creatures. So we effectively had like 6 kind of like fatties at the end. Got to see this play out really well. Got to have the Back for More play out really well. I think one of the games. I think it wasn't the one that I didn't record, but it could have been. We just got to blow them out completely. They killed our armadillo. We brought it back, and were able to block the same turn. Obviously, this one was a great player. I don't actually know. I think we played Lazov only 1 time. Rutstein we only drew the once, but it was excellent that game. Opportunist, another amazing card. Yeah, and just overall excellent deck. Definitely was open, like relatively open colors, and even got a few cool Villainous Wealth wins. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I guess we should just take a quick look at where we ended up. Rank 443. Cool. Yeah, so we'll keep climbing on this, and I'll see you in the next one.